Hi, Jackson. I'm going to read a story called The Ugly Duckling, written by John O'Grady and illustrated by Mike Jarazko. High upon her unhatched egg, the mother duck sat for yet another night. Her duckling was taking its time. The sixth egg was larger than the others. It was a different color, too. The mother duck spoke to it. Come now, little one. All of your brothers and sisters are waiting for you. With those words, a crack began to grow in the shell of the sixth egg. Then the egg rocked gently. The mother duck smiled as her last duckling broke through its shell. Aren't you a large duckling? She quacked. Your neck is so long, and you're not quite as yellow as the others. But I love all six of you the same. Soon the ducklings waded into the water for their first swim. The large gray duckling was an especially strong swimmer. After days of swimming practice, the mother duck brought her ducklings to meet the other animals. What have we here? Asked the peacock. The mother duck said, This is my youngest. He's also the ugliest of your ducklings, laughed the peacock. Yes, my youngest looks a little different, said the mother duck, but he is a very strong swimmer. The mother duck gathered her ducklings. Pay no mind to the peacock, she told him. Remember, I love you all the same. But the ugly duckling felt terrible. That night he decided he must run away and let the rest of the family enjoy the pond without him. When he was sure that everyone was fast asleep, the ugly duckling walked into the night. When the sun rose the next day, the ugly duckling found himself at the edge of a new pond. Geese lived on this pond. Are you lost, duckling? One goose asked. No, I am not lost, said the ugly duckling. I have run away from home. We are just going to fly away ourselves, said the goose. You are welcome to fly with us. The ugly duckling felt very lucky to have met such friends. But just as the ugly duckling started to say he would fly with them, a big howling dog leaped from the grasses and startled the flock of geese. The geese flew into the air and quickly out of sight. The ugly duckling hid among the cattails. Afraid to move, he sat there for hours. Days turned into night, and the dog did not return, but neither did the geese. The geese knew something that the ugly duckling did not. Winter was coming, and they needed to travel to warmer waters. This would be the ugly duckling's first winter. With winter came ice, wind, and bitter cold. The ugly duckling was also very lonely. More and more he missed his mother. He also missed his brothers, sisters, and the warm waters of the pond. One night the ugly duckling had a wonderful dream. A fire warmed his feathers, and walls held off all the wind and snow. Not wishing to wake up, the ugly duckling opened just one eye. A cat and hen were peering at him. Where am I? Asked the ugly duckling. Our old woman found you, said the cat. She brought you home so you could thaw out. Each day the ugly duckling sat by the window and watched for signs of spring. Soon he decided it was time to leave. For days the ugly duckling walked and walked, searching for a place where he could rest and stay warm. Finally he came to a marsh, where he curled up inside a hollow tree. The snow soon melted, the marsh came alive, and birds returned to their nests. One morning the duckling awoke to find 4 swans gliding on the water. Good morning, swans, said the ugly duckling. I am sorry to make you look at me, continued the ugly duckling, but I must swim to find food. You are a pleasure to see, said one of the swans. Your feathers are like pure snow, and your neck is so long and graceful, said the other swan. Please do not mock me, said the ugly duckling. The largest swan swam to his side. Open your eyes, friend, said the swan. We do not mock you. The ugly duckling glanced at his reflection in the water. It was the most beautiful swan he had ever seen. That is me? He asked the large swan. "Of course that is you," the large swan said gently. "Where is your family? Why are you alone?" The beautiful new swan told his tale to the other swans. "And I still miss my mother," he said. "She loved me even when I was an ugly duckling. Now I am afraid I will never see her again." "We will help you find her," said the large swan. So the 5 swans flew off on their search. Soon they reached that special pond where a mother once sat patiently, waiting for eggs to hatch. "Mother, I'm back home," said the beautiful swan who was once an ugly duckling. And his mother still loved him just the same, whether he was an ugly duckling or a beautiful swan. The end.